And I realized why I feel this connection to her. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion is like my daughter or my little sister because I ain't that damn much older. I'm older than her, but you know. But she had two very tragic events right as her career was taking off. And that was this girl lost her father her freshman year of high school. And she was not, according to her, she really couldn't grieve because she had to be strong for her mother. So imagine your freshman year of high school, you are suffering this. He had a heart attack, so this was unexpected. But you as a child can't process your feelings because you have to show up for an adult. If you don't know what that's like, and if you've never lost a parent at a young age, it's very strange. I feel like children process things. We tend to not show as much emotion as adults. If you don't know what that's like, and if you've never lost a parent at a young age, it's very strange. I feel like children process things. We tend to not show as much emotion as adults. And I say this because I lost my mom the end of my 8th grade year, so the end of middle school. And I literally got up the next morning and went to school. And I went to school because I wanted to be around my friends. And I'm going to tie this in. So this is trauma on top of trauma, right? And what happens when you lose the most important figures in your life at a young age is you do attach yourself to your friends. You listen to your friends more than anybody. Especially when you have a friend that's like a parent, which you can see Kelsey, her best friend, was like a parent. She hopped in and did the same things her mother did. So when you cling to your friends after a very traumatic event, you trust them with everything. That's literally your person. So for her to go through that, meet Tory Lanez, bald-headed Keebler elf, fucking me lucky charm, taste the rainbow head ass, and this becomes her instant friend. And for what happened to happen to her and the world turn on her, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that girl is owed at least 4 or 5 crash outs. So what I want to say is sometimes we go through all these traumatic events and we are not allowed to just be human because of who we are and because of what our status is. As Black women, the more successful you get, the least amount of people tend to not have much grace for you. It's almost like punishment for you making something out of your life that people can't wait for an opportunity, especially when you are super confident, to tear you down. So sometimes these super confident, successful girls, you know, and I'm not even talking celebrity, and people that you know in everyday life, they tend to go through the craziest silent battles. And nobody understands. And you can't even really trust anybody because you got to be strong.